I have been noticing that I've been feeling really good in my body lately and loving how I'm looking in pictures and really excited about how this transition is going. But I noticed that I don't love looking at pictures of myself from the past. And I kind of look at myself and get kind of in my head of how I used to look. How do I handle that?
Yeah. So that can be so challenging, right? And I hear this a lot. So first, please know that you're not alone on this journey or with this experience. So the way I like to describe it is first, let's think for a moment. For how long have you been looking at images or pictures of yourself and being in a larger body, seeing a larger body?
Hmm.
For how long would you say?
My whole life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, for how long have you been in a smaller body looking back at pictures in a larger body?
2 months.
Exactly. So what I'm getting at is your brain is used to seeing, your brain and your eyes is used to seeing a certain image and being in a certain body. And in a way, what's happened is that your brain has this stamp of this image on it. And now you're experiencing something completely different. And I imagine from what you're telling me before is that you didn't feel your best in a larger body. So when you're looking back at those pictures, your brain is probably signaling to you, not a super pleasant time, right? Maybe a time that you felt uncomfortable, maybe a time that you didn't feel good in in your clothes. And that now is the reminder when you're looking at those pictures, right?
Yeah.
So first, we have to be patient and give ourselves some self-compassion, right? And kindness, because it takes time. It's only been 2 months, right? But also what I want to tell you to do, and I find that we all do this, when we take pictures of ourselves, what is the first thing that we all do?
We zoom in on ourselves.
Exactly. So when you're looking at a picture, you're probably zooming in on yourself, and then you're like, oh, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, look at my legs, whatever it was. I actually want you, especially with those pictures from years ago, I want to actually zoom out. If we zoom out of a picture, even if it's in a photo album, I want you to zoom out and look at the picture as a whole. And then I want you to remember other things going on. Maybe it's you being joyful with your family. Maybe it's you at the beach. Maybe it's you out with your girlfriends. Instead of focusing on your appearance in that picture, focus on the memories that you were building and what else was going on in your life. And use that as an opportunity to retrain your brain.
Yeah.
So instead of thinking back and feeling bad about the
Mhm.
way that you felt or the way that you looked, think about, this was a time in my life that I felt different, and that's okay. Or this was a time that I was able to enjoy with my friends in a different way, and put the and this is where I am now.
Yeah, because my mom makes a book for us of all the pictures from the last year. And I love it because we do so many fun things as a family with friends. And every year I look forward to this book and it sits on the coffee table and I take it out and I show it to all my friends. And this is the first year that I got it and I looked at it and I said, I can't look at it right now. And I put it away. And that was so different and so hard and like a feeling I never thought I would have.
I was just going to ask you, actually, who says that you have to have it out if you're not ready to, right? So if you're not ready to have it out, maybe you'll never be ready. Maybe you don't want to look back at it. That's also okay. In time, you probably will at some point be okay looking back at it.
Mhm.
But if you're not ready, don't put yourself through that. And if you do want to pull it out, again, remember that this is a journey and remind yourself of where you are as opposed to where you were, kind of how far you've come. You're not living in that life anymore, right? You're a new chapter of your life. You're on a different journey. That's the past that I'm not saying we forget, but we don't have to be living that.
Yeah.